The UN is facing a budget shortfall for 2019 and could run out of money within weeks. One America's Sinclair has more from New York.
The United Nations says they are facing the worst cash crisis the organization has had in over a decade. They've begun to implement emergency measures in order to avoid missing things like payroll and other obligations before the end of the year. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres raised the alert in a letter last week addressed to all of the organization's 37,000 employees. He noted that the UN is running a deficit of $230 million. Guterres' spokesperson voiced to us what those cost-cutting measures include and what the overall mood inside is.
We're trying to save money wherever we are. I mean, you've seen here, we've shut down the escalators, we've upped the temperature in terms of the air conditioning to ensure that we can save money wherever we can. And if we hadn't put these measures into place earlier in this year, we may not have been able to hold the General Assembly.
As we took a closer look into those measures put in place to save, we found contradicting information. For example, yes, indeed, elevators for the public have been shut off, but as you can see, diplomats who come in and out of the building seem to have their elevators up and running. Although officials like Dujarric have stated the deficit is not due to a budget issue, many critics have called the UN wasteful and disagree with each nation's expected shares.
This isn't really as much of a budget crisis as it is a cash flow.
In advocating for an America First foreign policy agenda, the administration will continue to push reassessment into the U.S. contribution for the UN budget. Sinclair, One America News at the United Nations, New York.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.